But we begin with Joe Hinkie live in Gwinnett County with more on those big races we are watching tonight. Joe?
Well, Jennifer, right now we're inside Voices of Faith Ministries here in Stone Mountain, a polling location here in Gwinnett County. The poll manager tells me they started the day with a line of voters at the door right at 7 a.m. They quickly cleared that line, and it's been very smooth ever since with no problems here at this polling location. We started the day following the candidates, though, for the governor and U.S. Senate race. It was a rather quiet day, though, out there on the campaign trail.
How you doing?
Governor Brian Kemp kicked off Election Day near Athens, heading to the polls with his wife and daughters.
It's been an honor serving as the governor and the first family, and we're very confident about today.
Democratic challenger Stacey Abrams cast her ballot during early voting. Her last public appearance came Saturday during a campaign rally.
We will have a governor, Stacey Abrams, who will invest in our children, invest in our teachers.
Kemp versus Abrams is, of course, the rematch of 2018. The difference, Kemp is now running as an incumbent governor.
A relatively popular governor nationally, and certainly in Georgia, his approval ratings are not underwater.
Bernard Fraga, political science associate professor at Emory University, says Abrams entered this race facing an uphill battle. Fraga does not believe early voting data shows turnout clearly favoring one candidate, but says there are certain voters Democrats wanted to see at the polls today.
We're not seeing the surge in early voting among voters of color, Georgians of color, or among young voters that I think Democrats were hoping would manifest given everything that happened with the Dobbs decision and just a general enthusiasm about some of these candidates who are running for office.
You all sound like you're ready to win an election.
In the U.S. Senate race, it is the Democrat Reverend Raphael Warnock as the incumbent against former football star and Republican Herschel Walker. This race so close, experts believe it could head to a runoff. While meeting with campaign volunteers this morning, Warnock said he's ready to battle through a runoff if needed, but he is confident he could win tonight.
The only poll that matters is the one we're going to see today. And let's see what the people of Georgia say.
Meanwhile, Walker, who held no campaign events today, says a runoff won't be necessary.
We're winning this. We ain't talking about no runoff. We're winning this. When we leave tomorrow night, we're leaving as winners.
Well, Senator Warnock and Herschel Walker both voted early for this election, so we didn't see either of them at a polling location today. Now, under Georgia law, any race where a candidate does not receive 50% of the vote plus one vote, it heads to a runoff under Georgia law. So the Senate race, it's going to depend on how many votes the Libertarian candidate, Chase Oliver, gets to see if that race goes to a runoff. If it does go to a runoff, we'll most likely see Walker and Warnock facing off again on December 6th. We'll send it back to you in studio.
Okay, Joe.